So I'm here with David Finkel and Stephen Wilklow. Gentlemen, I always hear this thing called the Maui Community. It's this thing. I hear it. Tell me about this.
I'll give you my take, and I'm curious what Stephen would say with it. I'm a big believer that alone we're vulnerable, but when you're together, connected, that we're much stronger. And to me, the Maui community is this group of people who, from a wide variety of backgrounds and places, have come together to work and reach and journey to level 3 together, to help each other, to source and serve each other, to receive from each other. And it's a pretty special and phenomenal place. It's more than just about the business and the money. It's about the relationships that cross over. I think now I look at my best friends and the people I spend time with, my mastermind partners. They're all people who have been either to Maui or a part of the Maui community in some meaningful way. What would you say, Stephen?
Well, you encapsulate a lot of it, and I think, for me it's a little different because I kind of came through the organization. David was, they threw this together as a, let's do this event, and the community started very quickly. It was, again, I've had a hard time in pinpointing, this is it, but as David said, alone, we're vulnerable. I think the biggest thing, the very first event in '03 when we were in Maui, and we're scared to death, and the first morning we walked in the room, everybody kind of looked forward and didn't look at anybody else left or right because we thought there were, it was going to be a typical type of seminar where you're going to take your information and not share it. The first maybe hour into doing some exercises, someone got next to me, one of our advisors, and said, hey, that's a great idea. How can we do that? And it just kind of caught me off guard. It's like, this is going to be a community that wanted to share knowledge, share information. There's nothing that's guarded. I mean, whether I've got a business issue, there's some phenomenal women in the group, thank heavens, that have been married a long time that I can go for, just seek marital help in the sense of, how do I be a better husband? I can get advice. There's people there that have got grandkids. I'm raising kids like David. So it's beyond just business. It's they care about me down in here.
I hear you saying that. One of the things that I would say was, if it was just about the business, I don't think it would matter as much to me.
No.
If it's just about the money. I think it's the specialness of all of that, and that's what the Maui community really is.
Awesome. So, I mean, I'd like to know more about what makes this so special. Kind of being the devil's advocate. I mean, you guys are in the Maui community, and I'm always curious, the Maui community, this community, that community, what do you think really is the essence that makes it so different?
People care. People care differently. I've been fortunate to have other trainings before I met David. After I met David, I've done some other things to learn, and the learning's always terrific, but you don't leave with you don't leave with the people. The people, they go, and you go, this community stays with you.
And I'd also put down one of the things we focus in on here is the techniques, strategy, the abilities for how to mastermind with each other, how to do that effectively, and giving them the how-to to keep these relationships vibrant and sometimes directed. But I think Stephen put his finger on it. I've certainly, over the years, I've learned from a lot of different people, and I've had great things from that. But most of the things I've done in my past outside of this has been about whatever we're focused on, whether it be learning to build a business or investing. My vehicle of choice when I've invested has been real estate. There have been other people with stocks. It doesn't matter what it is. But it was focused on a topic. Here it kind of cuts right across that. I mean, I have people who, and I guess the other part of it is it's not, I won't put Stephen, I won't put myself, I won't put any of the Maui advisors on a pedestal. We're all, I guess I like to say I'm an idiot savant. There are certain things I'm really good at. I mean, I'm really good at building businesses. I'm really good at investing. But there's a lot of things I'm a complete, flawed, struggling individual with. And like being a parent, I didn't realize how much I didn't know. I mean,
no one knows.
I felt helpless. And in a community, I get to turn to people who've already volunteered. Hey, David, I've raised kids before. I have a gentleman who was a pediatric nurse that when I have trouble with the kids if they're sick, and I'm panicked, I can call him anytime. He's given me a cell phone that I can just pick up the phone and call him.
And just all a part of the Maui community, through the Maui community.
And this is what people do for each other there. And it's that spirit of we're in this together. And we're not just trying to create wealth, which we do want. We're trying to create wealth in the broadest, juiciest sense of the word. And that's what makes it special.